Welcome back to the Thinking Crypto podcast, your home for cryptocurrency news and interviews. It's another bullish day in the crypto market. Folks, if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. If you're listening on a podcast platform such as Spotify or Apple, please leave a 5-star rating and review. It supports the podcast and it doesn't cost you anything. Well, folks, Bitcoin blasted through 40K. Ethereum is over $2,200. We are seeing really strong moves here in the market. Bitcoin, of course, leading the way. And the higher Bitcoin goes, the more liquidity that flows to Bitcoin, the more of that liquidity will flow down to the altcoins. And as I said in just yesterday's podcast, prepare for a pump, right? Because I saw it on the charts, and that be prepared to take profits as well, because I don't believe this is a move to new all-time highs. I think this is a retracement move to 48 to 50K. There's no guarantees here. There's no certainties. That's just a probability. So please understand that we're looking at the probability of a bullish and a bearish scenario playing out. Now, I think the bullish has the higher probability of playing out, but you can never rule out a bear move. Now, as always, expect volatility, expect a pullback. Nothing goes up in a straight line. These are things you need to be prepared for. Crypto is heavily volatile. The other interesting factor, guys, is that gold is breaking out. It's at a new all-time high. I don't know what's going on here. Here's what one analyst, Tom Crown, had to say. Something very big is coming tomorrow. Gold just blasted past all-time highs on a Sunday night. Someone knows something. I'm sure Peter Schiff is super happy tonight. But folks, it's very interesting. And obviously the stock market has been looking good as well. But how long will this last is the question. Is something around the corner? And like I said, expect corrections, but be prepared to take profits. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not selling all my crypto. I'm just taking some money off the table, and I'm holding the rest from the all-time high in 2025. The other factor here, folks, that we need to take into consideration is, what will be Bitcoin's ultimate top in this market? And Adrian of Crypto Burb highlighted his targets. First target was 40K, and target 2 is around 48K. So we'll see what happens. He also tweeted, ETH confirmed weekly breakout above 2,200 starts the bull market. So let's see, folks. I hope all this is right. Like I said, I'm being a bit cautiously optimistic here just because of when the pumps are happening. The fact that this is happening on a Sunday. And look, I'm happy for green, but also I'm wondering what the hell is going on, because gold is also pumping. And the other thing I want to highlight is that I'm starting to get calls, some like family and friends. Yesterday I was talking to my neighbor. He was mentioning his brother-in-law was investing in altcoins and making money. I had a family friend call me up, or text me, I should say, and say, hey, Bitcoin's at 40K. Should I invest now? So what does that mean? It means that the retail crowd, yesterday I called them tourists, not the hodlers, the people who buy as the price pumps, they come in at the top, unfortunately. They're starting to wake up. So that means I don't think we're at the euphoric stage yet, but we're maybe halfway there to the euphoric stage. Expect this week CNBC to start pumping the hell out of this market, right? To start talking, Bitcoin's over 40K. What's coming next? Should you buy this altcoin? Jim Cramer going bananas, right? And but remember, that's the time you want to be selling, not buying. So folks, be careful, especially if you're new to the market. This is a lesson I had to learn, and not to fall in the trap. And the time to be buying Bitcoin and ETH and so forth was in November, December, January of, well, I should say November and December 2022 and January 2023 at the bottom. When there's blood on the streets, that's a time to buy. Yes, I bought. I'm sure some of you saw the receipts I had posted both on YouTube as well as on Twitter, showing my entry points in Bitcoin at 16, 17K, 18K and so forth. And obviously I'm up. So be careful. Don't buy pumps. Wait for pullbacks, of course, dollar cost average. But folks, looking bullish here. The ETFs we know are around the corner potentially. There's no guarantee they get approved, but the SEC has been meeting with the different applicants. The other factor here on the retail side and the euphoria side is that Google Trends, there hasn't been any major spikes. There was one in October, late October, and then it came back down and normalized. Now, if I go maybe on the 7-day view, I think there is a bit of an uptick, but once again, nothing too crazy. In the past day, some activity, but once again, the euphoria stage is not here. So the Google Trends is a good indicator because people start, the normies, the retail start Googling Bitcoin, where to buy Bitcoin, buy crypto and things like that. So I think we still got some ways to go. However, Bitcoin, it's not going to go in a straight line. It may go to 42K and then pull back and then keep working its way up to maybe 48, 50K. And will that happen in December? I'm not sure. It could play out till January or even later. The market has a way of doing the opposite of what you think it's going to do, right, folks? So I say all of this to help you learn that no one has a crystal ball, but we are looking at probabilities of what may play out. And you want to have a plan and stick to that plan. And don't be afraid to take profits. If you're walking away with money, you made money, that's a good thing because nothing is guaranteed. And we can at least take profits off the table as it keeps moving up. I'm, of course, ultimately holding for new all-time highs in 2025, but I'm taking some money off the table here. I don't know what the hell is coming, later this year or early next year, but I'm not upset about higher prices, right? I just don't know what's going to come next. Now, quick word from our sponsor, and that is Uphold. Uphold is a great platform where you can buy Bitcoin and all the top altcoins. It's a platform I've been using since 2018. They have 260 plus cryptocurrencies. They're available in over 150 countries. You can also trade precious metals on here like gold and silver and so forth. They have a great app, a great platform. And folks, they are fully reserved. That's the important part, right? That they are safe to use. You can check their audits. You can look at their whole reserve breakdown and all the documentation there. It's important that you use a platform that is reserved and secure. So I can vouch for this platform because I've been using it for a long time. I've interviewed their CEO, CFO, and many other folks at the company. If you'd like to learn more about Uphold, please visit the link in the description. Now, folks, quick word on crypto hiring. This is another indicator that I use in addition to capital being raised, funding, and so forth, to measure, are people still interested? Is they so bullish on this market, right? Because if you have talent leaving TradFi, leaving the Web2 technology companies and moving to crypto, that's a very good sign, right? So crypto hiring, Grayscale brings on new managing director ahead of ETF decision. So Cryptoasset Grayscale hired John Hoffman to be its managing director and head of distribution and partnerships. Hoffman spent the past several years at Invesco, where he most recently headed up the firm's ETFs and index strategies division in the Americas. Hoffman joins the firm as some speculate that resolution in Grayscale's years-long attempt to offer a spot Bitcoin ETF could come soon after the new year. So, big hire by Grayscale. This guy's from Invesco. In addition, you also have Argo Blockchain and Bastion, both tapped senior executives this week. The crypto mining firm Argo named Thomas Chipas CEO. Chipas' lengthy resume includes stints as CEO at CBOE Digital, Citadel Technology, and managing director at Citigroup and Barclays. That's a pretty heavyweight person there. Caroline Friedman left her post as chief of staff at A16Z Crypto to become chief operating officer at Bastion. Other notable hires or hiring news include former Coinbase chief compliance officer Mike Lepres joined the board of directors at MoonPay. Ben Castellan became chief marketing officer of South African crypto trading platform Valor. Castellan was most recently chief strategy officer at MaskX. So, folks, great to see people are coming into the market, looking to work here. They see what's on the horizon. So, folks, let me know what you think about Bitcoin's next move. What will happen? Is this going to be a big week? Could Bitcoin green candle like crazy and go to 48, 50K? It's possible. Is it very likely? Probably not. But anyway, whatever happens, as long as we keep moving upwards, I'm fine with that. From a macro standpoint, yes, there will be volatility. Yes, tomorrow Bitcoin could crash $1,000. We know how it works, right? But as long as it's holding the support levels and those key support levels and it's staying above the moving averages and all that jazz, I'm bullish. So let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button. Leave a 5-star rating on the podcast platforms. Also, folks, please sign up for my free email newsletter. Link will be in the description. Follow me on Twitter, which is also X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Links will be in the description. Thank you for watching and listening. I appreciate your support, and I'll talk to you all later.